Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam. This is Phil, and we are Bars and Barbells. And today we are doing Roy Orbison, and this is a duet with Katie Lang, and the song is Crying.
Yeah, and Roy Orbison, I believe, originally released Crying in the early 60s, and this was a re-release with Katie Lang. And
in the 80s.
This was 1988, yeah. And so this song that we're coming to is another request from Richard. Richard put us on to Jay Black and Cara Mia, and we were blown away by that.
So good.
We first did the studio version from Jay and the Americans, and then we did a live version where he was younger at 22 and then older at 72, and he crushed both of those.
It was crazy to see how powerful and amazing he was, even in like way later on in his life.
Yeah, and it reminded us a little bit of Roy Orbison, the way he has such a fresh and rich sounding voice. Really love Roy Orbison's vocal. So we're coming to Roy on this one. All thanks to Richard. Thank you so much for the support, Richard. I really appreciate you coming through. Also a member on our channel. Thank you so much to all our members. Really appreciate your support and giving us insights on our polls that we do weekly of which songs we should feature on the channel. And we always get to see your comments pop up as well. So thank you so much to all the members. Thank you to Richard. Thank you to everybody that comes through and views our videos, likes our videos, leaves a comment. We really appreciate everything that you guys do. Our channel would not be where it is today without all of you. So
yes, you guys are the best. So thank you so much.
The best, as Sam has said. And Crying with Katie Lang will be our first introduction to Katie Lang as well, Canadian singer. Yeah. And I
was going to say, we grew up in Canada, so that's kind of interesting to see another Canadian.
Before I say I don't know anything about her, do you know anything about Katie Lang?
No, but I just was saying that we grew up in Canada, so sometimes it's nice to see some talent that came from there.
Apparently there's a lot of talented Canadians for such a small population.
Especially lots that we didn't know about.
Yeah, that's right. Anyways, let's get into some Roy with Katie on this one, 1988, Crying.
Roy Orbison's status as rock and roll legend was made official this year. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now here he is together with Canadian country western singer Katie Lang, singing one of his biggest hits of all time, Crying.
I was all right for a while. I could smile for a while. Then I saw you last night. You held my hand so tight. When you stopped to say hello, you wished me well. You couldn't tell that I've been crying over you, crying over you. Then you said so long, left me standing all alone, alone and crying, 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 crying. Hard to understand that the touch of your hand can start me crying.
Two powerful voices on stage here. You can see me smiling here. I know it's a sad song, guys. I know that this is all about longing for somebody that's kind of moved on. That's why you're crying. But I'm smiling because you're seeing two performers capture the essence of the emotional delivery of this song in a great way with their vocals, using their vocals as tools to convey that emotion. So, it's crazy how the instrumentation is so subtle in this, and their vocals are so much at the forefront.
Yeah, for sure. But I do think the instrumentation does add a nice extra layer to help deliver the, emotive intention of the song. Also, I find that, this is originally just by Roy Orbison, right? And he would have just had his own vocal, which I'm sure is also amazing. But I do like it as a duet. I feel like it does bring more emotional depth, having kind of this back and forth energy and kind of, how their vocals overlay in the chorus and stuff together is really nice.
Yeah, the vocals blend really, really beautifully. Obviously, having the male-female dynamic adds a little bit of more emotion to it as well, and the differences in their voices.
It's like they complement each other very nicely.
Yeah, it's interesting hearing this like powerful voice from Katie Lang complementing the tenor style voice from Roy. It's not what you would normally expect from a male-female dynamic, but it's complemented beautifully, and that's what makes it so unique.
Yeah, and his voice is so deep and rich that I feel like you need something almost equally as powerful to kind of balance it out.
Over you, but it's true, so true. I love you even more than I did before. But darling, what can I do?
Wow.
Okay, Roy.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
She's killing it.
Now you're gone, and from this moment on, I'll be crying.
So good. Incredible.
Don't go away, because when we come back, Natalie Cole is going to sizzle with a Bruce Springsteen classic.
Still a couple seconds here. I don't think there's anything. No. Wow, that was so amazing. I mean, even their vibrato was in sync when they were harmonizing together. The duet portion, like it was seamlessly smooth.
So good.
So much power between the two of them.
I feel like Katie Lang also was like exploding more towards the end there. Like I feel like she definitely built in her vocal.
Yeah, for sure. I think both of them did. I think that was, part of the song, the crying, expressing the emotion. Even the instrumentation seemed to crescendo a little bit alongside.
Well, I really
the
liked
vocals.
the harmonica there towards the end too. That almost sounded like the harmonica was crying.
Yeah, no, it was so well done. But for me, the standout was the combination of their voices, how they blended so well together.
Yeah.
And it seemed like they had been singing together as a group, as a duet, as a duo for ages, how perfect it was together. And this is just seemingly a live performance that they put on. I don't know how much experience they had with each other prior to this, but it was so well done. And you mentioned Katie Lang. She's fantastic. She's great. I think we read that this performance played a role in her outbreak as an artist, rightly so, because she crushed it. But for me, I think Roy might be one of the best singers and one of my favorite singers that I've ever heard. He's got so much power and emotion in his delivery, but it's so smooth. Like you don't find artists that are able to convey that and lose that smoothness in every single pocket that they go into. And for me, like every time I've heard Roy sing, I've been blown away. He knocks it out of the park every single time. It's so good.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I think like going into this, I think maybe why I mentioned Katie Lang more is just because I went into this, like, it's almost like I just expect him to be that good now, because he has like kind of exceeded my expectations every time leading up to this. So I was kind of like, all right, well, I already know he's going to be fire, but I don't know who she is. So let's see what she's all about.
The first introduction to her. Yeah,
exactly. But no, I totally agree. He did amazing. And this is 1988, right? So didn't he pass away that same year? So this is like towards the very end of his life.
Yeah, I think it might have been 1989 that he passed away.
Okay, yeah, so shortly around that time period.
Yeah, and it's crazy to know that he was still crushing it so much with the Traveling Wilburys and stuff like this, redoing this song Crying. He was, seemingly, still in a prime peak condition of his career when he passed away, which is unfortunate.
So sad.
But really, really great stuff. So thank you for that recommendation, Richard. Really appreciate you getting us to check out some more of these great artists. That's two that we've been blown away by, and Jay Black and now Roy and Katie Lang. Both have been great performances. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one as much as we did. That's a thumbs up from Sam. You got one from me. We need one from you. Hit that button down below so we can spread this video further out to the community and more people get to see this great performance. Make sure you subscribe if you want to check out more content with us. We do what kind of content, Sam?
We do all kinds of music, comedy, sports, history, military, astronomy. There's lots for you to check out.
What's your favorite kind of content other than music that we do?
Probably comedy.
Comedy. All right. Well, if you want to check out some comedy with us, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Come back tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching.